welcome to the deep dive. Okay, so today we're digging into something pretty specific. Zaccharie Risacher's big night against the Nets.
Yeah, the 38-point game.
Exactly. And we've got this video breakdown. And really, our mission here is to figure out, what this means. Is this a genuine turning point for him, for his rookie season? Especially when you stack him up against the other top rookies.
Right. And the first thing that jumps out from that video, they keep saying insane efficiency. That's the phrase they use. It wasn't just volume shooting. He was making almost everything count. You see the highlights, deep threes, getting to the rim aggressively.
It looks smooth doing it too.
Totally. And the commentary mentions scoring, sure, but also playmaking and the clutch gene thing.
Ah, yes, the clutch gene always comes up.
They frame it almost like it overshadowed even some of Wemby's big rookie moments, which is, well, that's a statement.
It definitely is. And that kind of leads into the fan reaction, right? The video shows some social media stuff like, Castle ain't doing this.
Right. Pitting him against Stefan Castle, presumably.
Exactly. So it's clear this one game has, really kicked off some debate among fans. It makes you ask, okay, after that, is Risacher suddenly the guy to beat for Rookie of the Year?
It's a fair question after a game like that. And the video throws in those comparisons to, like, a young Jason Tatum or Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I saw that. Ant-Man.
Which is interesting, right? Because both of them, they showed those scoring flashes early. It suggests maybe Risacher has that kind of offensive potential.
Yeah.
But, and this is key, you have to remember the consistency those guys built. That took time. Risacher, well, he needs to show he can do this. Maybe not 38 points, but perform at a high level consistently.
Absolutely. So beyond just the point total, you mentioned the efficiency. Did you notice anything specific in how he was scoring in those clips? Like certain shots or exploiting certain things?
Well, the video seemed to highlight how few wasted possessions there were. For a rookie to score that much and not be forcing bad shots, that's pretty mature.
Yeah, good point.
And it looked like, when the Nets switched on defense, he recognized the mismatches pretty quickly, took advantage, whether it was pulling up for three or driving past a slower defender.
Smart basketball.
Definitely showed a good feel for the game in those moments.
It's fascinating how this one performance shifts the conversation. Especially when you think back to the draft narrative. The video mentions this, right? How he was kind of seen as the consolation pick for Atlanta.
Right. After the whole Alexander Sarr situation, the reports that Sarr didn't want to land with the Hawks.
Yeah. So Risacher lands there, maybe not as the absolute first choice, and now he drops 38. That's quite a statement from him. The video even shows little clips like Trae Young mentoring moments.
Yeah, that's a big piece too.
How important is that kind of mentorship, do you think?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, it really makes you question how much stock we put in that pre-draft stuff, team fit theories, all that. Here's a guy, maybe seen as plan B, right? And he's thriving, or at least showing signs of serious potential. It just highlights how crucial development within the team environment is.
So the coaching, the veteran presence.
Exactly. Having a star guard like Trae Young taking an interest, showing him the ropes, that can accelerate a young player's growth massively. You can't really quantify that pre-draft.
So the takeaway then is maybe be more cautious about those initial narratives. Focus on what we actually see on the court. Because the video does end asking point blank, is Risacher the real ROI frontrunner now? Puts it right out there.
Yeah, precisely. Preconceived ideas can really color how we see things. What's compelling here is just how fast the story can change. A player may be overlooked, may be seen as having a lower ceiling, suddenly forces himself into that top-tier conversation.
Right.
So this deep dive into just one game, it kind of forces us to reconsider, how fluid these things are in pro sports. A player's path isn't set in stone. Development, opportunity, maybe even one breakout game. It can change everything.
It really can. Definitely gives you something to think about. Was this career night just a flash in the pan for Risacher, or is it genuinely a sign of what's coming? I guess that's the big question this leaves us with. Thanks for joining us.